Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Source. Want to talk some Big Ten? Let's talk some Big Ten. College football week 6, Nebraska at Illinois. This is a Friday night game. Illini laying 3.5 points at home here. Total sitting all the way down at 43. Let's do it.
Welcome to The Source. The Source. Source. Hey, get the Source.
So early bets were coming in on Illinois in this one. Illinois was actually looking like the public side early in the week, but it's been swinging back towards Nebraska this entire week. Things are pretty split even right now. I'd say slightly leaning Nebraska. Line still sitting at 3.5. And with the action sitting at even, I would imagine it stays at 3.5 up to kickoff. So we'll start with some head-to-head history. Entering the 2020 season, Nebraska had actually taken 13 of the last 16 matchups, so they were controlling this rivalry. But the Illini have a nice little win streak going. They've taken 3 straight, pretty comfortably too. Only one of those 3 games was within 1 score, and it was an 8-point win back in 2021. So how do these two teams match up this season? Well, as we know, Nebraska's offense has been pretty embarrassing, specifically the passing game. They're ranked 98th overall according to Beta Rank. The run game's okay, 25th in effective rush, but 128th in effective pass. This is one of the worst passing attacks in the entire FBS. But here's the part that makes this game so difficult to handicap. If Heinrich Haarberg is now the quarterback of Nebraska moving forward, we might need to throw out all the data we have on the Nebraska offense from weeks 1 and 2, or weeks 1 and 2. When Jeff Sims was playing quarterback, because this kid can throw the ball a little bit. I mean, his numbers on the year aren't great, but his first couple games as a starter, that Nebraska offense had some life to it. Now, let's be fair, they were home games against Northern Illinois and Louisiana Tech, but those are FBS programs, and Haarberg in the offense is looking a lot more dynamic. I mean, they were throwing the ball a bit, running the ball a bit. In those 2 games, Haarberg had a combined 265 yards passing, 255 yards rushing, and 5 total touchdowns, no picks. He also threw for 200 yards against Michigan. I mean, overall, he wasn't looking great in that one, but I'm not going to judge this kid based on that. He's a sophomore making his 3rd career start, and it was against Michigan. This is not Michigan. This is Illinois. And if this was last year, I'd say Illinois' defense is every bit as good as Michigan's. But Ryan Walters is gone. He's at Purdue now. Devin Witherspoon is gone. Actually, he was just making plays the other night on Monday Night Football for the Seahawks. He's gone. This Illinois defense is a shell of what it was last year. Illinois is ranked 50th defensively, 102nd in effective rush, 19th in effective pass. So they are struggling to stop the run. Look at what Illinois' opponents have done to them on the ground this year. Now, holding Penn State's run game to 4.1 yards per carry is awesome. That's a good one. But look at the other 4. 4.2 yards per carry to Purdue. Purdue doesn't even run the ball. 4 yards per carry to FAU. 4.4 yards per carry to Toledo. FAU and Toledo were both on Illinois' home field as well. We can say what we want about Nebraska's offense, but they can run the ball. Nebraska's averaging 5.5 yards per carry on the season, 11th best in the FBS. Both of their quarterbacks are threats to run. I mean, look at the point totals being put up on Illinois this year. 28, 34, 30. There's a 44 in there. I know this is a home game against a Nebraska offense that hasn't been very good, but I don't have a ton of faith in this Illinois defense right now. Now, on the other side of the ball, this is where you can find some positive talking points for Illinois. I think Luke Altmaier looks all right. He's got 7 interceptions, which is kind of crazy this early in the season, but 4 of those came in the Penn State game. And his last 2 games, he seems to be improving. Over 250 yards per game, 147.2 passer rating. That's in his last 2. But this is going to be a challenge for him because Nebraska's defense has been solid against both the run and the pass. 45th in passer rating, 26 in yards per attempt allowed, 55th in effective pass. J.J. McCarthy and Shedeur Sanders both were able to throw the ball in Nebraska, but those are 2 explosive passing attacks. In their other 3 games, they shut the passing game down. Nebraska held Rocky Lombardi to the worst game of his career. Rocky Lombardi was just 11 of 28, 73 yards passing in that game against Nebraska. Less than 3 yards per pass attempt, 54 passer rating. Now, I know it's just Northern Illinois, but anyone who watches MAC football knows that kid Lombardi can throw the ball a bit. He's got 6,000 passing yards in his collegiate career. This is a short video, and I know Nebraska's probably going to be a public dog here, but I like the Nebraska rushing attack against the Illinois' run defense that's been suspect, and I think Altmaier's going to have some problems getting it going against this Nebraska defense. So once again, it's probably going to be a public dog, but I'm going to take the 3 and a hook. Give me Nebraska. If you want my top bets, parlays of the day, if you'd like to join our Discord, or you'd like to give in the NFL Against the Spread giveaway contest, head over to KyleKirms.com. The information's right there on the homepage. College football week 6 coming off the first losing week of the college football season. Let's bounce back strong. Remember to bet responsibly, and I'll talk to you in the Discord.